Hello, Miss Ratmi and all of my friends. My name is Dayu Komang Dewi, and in this good occasion, I would like to explain about literature-based instruction for our teaching English as a foreign language assignment. To finish this work, I am work with my partner, Gusti Anggita Kinanti. And the question is what we are going to discuss. There are 4 points that are going to discuss today. The first one is about the definition about literature-based instruction. The second one is about characteristics of literature-based instruction. The third one is about the strategies. And the fourth one is about advantages and disadvantages of literature-based instruction. Let's move to definition of literature-based instruction. There are 3 points we're going to discuss today. The point is the first one is can develop literacy skill for students through having real life literacy experience. As we know, before teacher start the material or before the teacher start the learning process in this approach, the students must read a literature or read a book so that it can increase the reading skills or literacy skills for the students. And the second one is doing authentic things. As I said before, this is true real life literacy experience for the students. So that this is very meaningful for the student and also for the teacher itself. And the third one is about students became better reader, writer, and thinker. Because the students read a lot, they can become a better reader, and because they read a lot, they can find a new vocabulary and also grammar and such as knowledge for writing, and they can also decide what is the meaning of those book or the literature or from the literature that they already read before, so that they can build the critical thinking of the students itself. The next one is the characteristics of the of what is it literature-based instruction itself. The first one is responding to literature. The students can relate the book with their own life or their own experience, or they can make analysis, summary, and etc. to responding the literature that they already read before. The next one is about learning about the text structure across selections. By reading, they can determine the text structure of the book that they already read before. And the next one is about strategies or skill evolved from the literature. As I said before, the skills can increase by reading a book or reading literature such as writing, reading, and also critical thinking skills. And the next one is also is provides model for reading and writing. Next, please. Okay, efficient use of classroom time. As we know, before the teacher start the material or the learning process, the student already read the topic that they already discussed, so that the students have a concept before the learning. And the next one is bring back the need for high quality text in the classroom. As we know, the teacher before they begin the material or the learning process, they choose the appropriate literature that relate with the topic that we're going to learn before, so that we can decide that the material or the literature that provide from the teacher has a high quality or high related with the topic discussion. And the next one is very effective approach in reading instruction. As I said before, this is can increase the reading skills for students. And the last one, the role of the teacher in literature-based instruction is one of a decision maker, mentor, and also coach. So the role of the teacher in this approach is to guide the students itself to catch the goals of the learning process. Next one, please. Okay, now we're going to talk about the strategies in literature-based instruction. The first one is about thematic organization. Units of thematic organization itself is according to a learning experience, specifically for the students, from idea, author, topics, and genre. And the next one is about responding to literature. Same as I said before in characteristics, the students can responding the literature from oral summary, analysis, or they can responding it by relating the narrative text or the book with their own experience. And the next one, we have scaffolded instruction. This part is used when the students cannot work independently. So the teacher should give a motivation or be a what is it, a motivator for the students in order that the students can work independently. The next one is teacher-student modeling. Teacher-student modeling can happen through, for example, the teacher tell the students on how to asking a good question about the book, or the teacher can conduct a discussion in a learning process or read aloud so the students can understand what is the meaning or what is the purpose of the learning process. And the students can give a model for the other students from cooperative learning. Okay, now we're going to talk about cooperative learning. We can say that cooperative learning as independently learning. And the technique that we can use in cooperative learning method is such as working in pairs and etc. Next one, please. Now, we're going to talk about the advantages of literature-based instruction. The first one is improve students' critical thinking in understanding and interpreting. As I said before, by learning or reading something, the students can determine what is the meaning, what is the purpose, what is the moral value of the text, so that they can, this way can build the critical thinking of the students. And the second one is effective way to increase students' knowledge. We know that the more we read, that's mean the more we get the knowledge itself, because we can get a knowledge from book, from many literature, even though it is such as narrative text. The third one can increase effectiveness in learning process. As I said before, the students already have concept before they're learning, because they already learn and also read about the material that they're going to discuss in the learning process. And the fourth one is providing students with authentic learning. As I said before, they can relate the literature with their own life, and this is very meaningful for them. Next one, please. Okay, today, now we're going to talk about disadvantages of literature-based instruction. There are 3 points. The first one is, as we know, especially in developing countries such like Indonesia, we have low quality and also quantity of literacy resource such as book or internet, and knowledge in operating computer and etc. So that can be challenges for us in literature-based instruction. The second one is students feel bored to read, because as we know, today's students is not interested in reading anymore. And the third one, teachers take too much time to choosing literature selection. As we know, the literature that we use must relate with the context or the topics they're going to discuss in the class, so that this way can use a long time or much time from the teacher itself. Okay, the last slide. Thank you. I think that's all about our presentation about literature-based instruction.
Okay, hi all. How is your day, my student?
Hello, Miss. I'm good, Miss. How about you?
Okay, I'm great too. Okay, before we start our lesson, let's pray together. I will lead the prayer. Pray, start. Finish. So, anyone is absent today?
No, Miss. All is here. All is present.
Okay, that's great. Everyone is joining my class. Thank you. So now we will learn about cause and effect. Okay, next slide. As you can see on the slide, our planned activity is there is a three stages of reading literature work. The first is before reading, we will activate our prior knowledge. Here, we have to know the purpose and then introduction to the book, and then do a picture wall together. And then during the reading, I will respond you while you are reading. Here, we make a connection and then we ask an answer, draw a conclusion, or you have to do an analysis and then send the result through WhatsApp group. And then your work will be present in the slide. And after that, after reading, we will think and discuss it together. Okay, next slide. Yep. The first is before reading. Activate our prior knowledge. So before we read the novel, we have to know the purpose, right? So the purpose here is we will learn about cause and effect based on the story. So with that, we could be a better reader, writer, listener, and also could be a better thinker. So here, having choices. Okay, all my dear student, you are free to choose your own need. You could choose one literature work. You could choose how you read it, and then you are free to respond to a piece of literature that you choose, and I allow you to actively construct your own meaning. So now, please choose one literature word to read. I give you 2 minutes to think. Okay, time is up. May I know what kind of literature that you choose? Anyone?
Novel, Miss.
Novel, okay, thank you. How about the others?
Novel, Miss.
Novel,
Miss.
Okay, thank you all. So might I know what is the title?
Matilda, Miss.
Matilda, Miss.
Matilda, Miss.
Okay, that's great. So everyone choose a novel with a same title. So there is a novel entitled Matilda. Okay, that's great. And then the next activity is independent reading. So whole class read the same book. There is a novel entitled Matilda by Ronald Dahl. So good literature is essential. So I think you choose a right novel because novel by Ronald Dahl entitled Matilda is really great novel. So let's see the novel together. Wait a minute, I will show the novel. So here is the novel. So I want to ask, is everyone already have this novel?
Yes, Miss.
Yes,
Oh,
Miss.
okay, everyone is already have this novel. So the novel is Ronaldo Matilda. So here you have to read only one chapter entitled The Reader of Book, page 3 to page, wait a minute. You have to read from page 3 to page 17. Okay, you have to read from page 3 to 17 only. Yeah, only one chapter. So far, any question?
For
Any
me, no,
question?
Miss.
No,
From me,
Miss.
no, Miss.
Okay, thank you for the response. So happy reading. Okay, time is up. Are you finished?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, that's great. Let's do the next activity. It's literary response. So here, it is an activity after we finish read the novel, right? Here in the literary response, you could do a retelling, summarizing, analyzing, etc. So who wants first? Show me your word, please.
Me, Miss.
Okay, Chantika. Wait, I will show your work result. The next slide. Okay, Chantika is made a summary. Okay, please go on, Chantika.
Okay, Miss, thank you for the time. So, the story of Matilda is the story of a little girl who is a genius but is not taken care of by her parents. Matilda has a telekinetic ability that can move things with her mind. Matilda goes to school and the headmistress with Miss Trunchbull
Okay.
is cruel, evil, and fierce. Matilda teacher is Miss Honey. She is the niece of Miss Trunchbull. Miss Honey is a very good and kind teacher who loves Matilda very much, even adopting Matilda as her child at the end of the story. Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Thank you so much. That is a great summary by Chantika. So the story of Matilda is the story of a little girl who is genius but is not taken care by her parent. Matilda has a telekinetic ability that can move things with her mind. Okay, thank you, Chantika. Your summary is really great. I really love it. But how about the cause and effect? Could you please tell what is cause and effect that you found in the story?
Okay, sure, Miss. So, cause and effect that I found in the story is cause Matilda has telekinetic powers, and the effect is Matilda can move everything with just her mind.
Yay. Yes.
And effect is Matilda is upset with her parents, and the cause is his parents did not take care of her. Thank you, Miss.
Okay. That is a great analysis. I'm sorry. So here, the cause and effect that Chantika found in the story. First, the cause is Matilda has telekinetic power, and the effect is Matilda can move everything with just her mind. And then the effect is Matilda is upset with her parent. The cause is his parent did not taking care of her. So here we could see the cause is why something happened, and the effect is about what happened. So here uh, the something happened in the cause is Matilda has telekinetic power. And then what happened? So the cause here is Matilda has telekinetic power. And because of that, Matilda can move everything with just her mind. And then the effect is what happened. So Matilda is upset with her parent. Why? So Matilda is upset with her parent because of his parent did not take care of her. Okay, I think you all already understand well about the material, Cantika. There is a great analysis. I love it. So, who are next? Show me.
Can I, Miss?
Okay, Ita, time is yours. Wait. I will present your work. Okay, here.
Okay, Miss. Okay, thank you for the time that given to me, Miss. So, double journal by me. The code is Miss Phil said public libraries allow us to borrow books and take them home. Matilda replied, could I do that? Miss Phil said, of course. It is the conversation page uh, 15, line 30. And the response relates with cause and effect. The cause is that public libraries allow us to borrow books and take them home. And the effect, Matilda would visit the library only one a week in order to take out new books and return the old ones. I think that's all from me, Miss.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Ita made a double journal. So, as you can see on the slide, double journal by Ita. So the first quote is Mr. Perhaps said public libraries allow us to borrow books and take them home. And then Matilda replied, could I do it? And then Mrs. Perhaps said, of course. And then the response related with cause and effect that Ita reaction to the text is the cause is that public libraries allow us to borrow books and then take them home, and the effect is Matilda will visit the library only once a week in order to take out the new books and return the old one. Okay, there is a great analysis from Ita. I love your double journal. Thank you so much. Okay, I think you all already understand well about the material. So the cause is why something happened, and the effect is what happened with the cause. So all my students, thank you so much. So all my beloved students are actively participate. I really love it. So that is really great. Well, all my beloved students, so let's pray together to end this class. I will lead the prayer. Pray start. Finish. Okay, thank you for joining my class. See you guys on the next meeting. Bye.
See you,
Bye,
Miss. Thank you.
Miss.
Bye,
Thank
Miss. Thank you.
you.